So, class, you may be wondering on this day where we are going to continue to read the snow globe, you may be wondering, Miss Olivas, why do you look like that? Well, today I was getting ready to do some eyeliner. I wanted to look presentable. And, well, I'm not that great at any type of makeup. So I put the eyeliner on and I messed up. So then I tried to fix it with eyeshadow and it made it worse. And now we have this. I haven't seen The Shining, but there's a horror movie that this reminds me of. But anyways, let's accept it and just move on. After this live, I will wash this off my face and hopefully it comes off. But I just wanted to address this. I know. Anyways. If anyone needs to use the restroom right now, go ahead and do that, kids. When you come back, try not to make a lot of noise because we will be reading. And also make sure your snacks don't get in the books, okay? So everyone turn to page, hold on. Everyone turn to page 28. That is where we left off. And I'm gonna try and do the voices. I feel like I haven't been doing a great job with the voices. It's just that the names throw me off a lot. Like when I am trying to read the names, you know what I mean? And I haven't looked up the names yet, how to pronounce them, so I'm sorry. But where were we? We were at that part where the lady who is the murderer, she was found like unconscious, and they are going to the hospital. They're going to the hospital. Okay, so let's continue. Right. 29, I'm sorry, page 29. Stuffing back the feeling of doom rising within me. Okay, sorry. Stuffing back the feeling of doom rising within me, I replay the story Mom likes to tell us. It was in the early days of Mr. Girari's shuttle driving career. One morning after a storm, the wheel got away from him and the bus spun across the slick road into a ditch. In his inexperience, Mr. Girari kept reviving the engine, which only drove the wheels deeper into the glaze of ice hidden under the snow, further canting the bus at an unnerving angle. Needless to say, the bus couldn't simply be picked up and put back on the road by Mr. Girari and the unlucky riders. To make matters worse, there was only an hour or so's fuel left to keep the engine alive for heat. After that, the temperature inside the bus would plunge to match the frozen tundras, turning it into a walk-in freezer. The chance of another motorist coming by and seeing the stranded bus was close to nil, as the only other vehicle in town was a quasi-ambulance used by the plant's physician for house calls. You know what? This black that I got going on, it's actually making it hard for me to see. I think cheetahs have this where it's supposed to help them to see, right? But it's actually making it harder for me to see. Has anyone noticed that when you put black around your eyes, like you see differently? Anyways. Thankfully, Dad and his heavenly pregnant wife, Mom, were among the passengers on that faithful day. Seeing no other way to save his wife and unborn twins, Dad set off for the plant on skis, a trip that would normally take 40 minutes by bus. It was about 2 hours later that the stiff, frozen rim passengers, now huddled together for warmth inside the dead bus, heard the approaching sirens. Minutes later, they were evacuated to the clinic for emergency care. It was there that Mom finally saw Dad again, lying in the ICU, his skin gangered black. Saw Dad again lying in the ICU, his skin gangered black and blue from frostbite. So their dad got frostbite. Oh my god, did he die? Oh my god, we're gonna find out. Dad has always dreamed of seeing the ocean, so 3 days later she hired the ambulance service at a dreadful fee to spread his... Oh my god! To spread his ashes on the beach. That December, Angi and I were born, weighing in at 5.7 and 5.5 pounds. We were pretty robust for preterm twins. Mom never tells us the story without reminding us that Dad would have done the same thing, even if she hadn't been on the bus with him, that he was the kind of person who would spring to action no matter what the odds, rather than sitting back and waiting for fate to claim him. The storm rages on. I can't feel my feet or hands, or anything else for that matter, but I pull myself along, sustained by the story. Snow keeps whipping furiously around me in bitter, blinding drafts, like a monstrous white presence bent on erasing me. Numb with cold, I can't begin to fathom how many more miles it is to the plant or if we'll be able to reach it. I glance down, amazed to see my skis still slogging through the snow under me. And it is in this foggy state of mind that I finally see the light of the power plant glowing dreamily in the distance. Guys, this is crazy. So let me just pause for a second. Their dad died right before they were born. So it literally says he got frostbite and died. It literally says he got frostbite and trying to save all those people on the bus, right? 3 days later, he died. What? And they spread his ashes on the ocean. This is a random way to tell that your dad died like that. I mean, I know it makes sense with the story, but that's probably why she told her brother earlier that he was a coward and that, like, their dad was braver than him. Like, what? I'm shocked. I am shocked that that's how he died. Because, you know what's funny? I didn't even think about their dad. I was like, I don't know. Okay. Anyways. I stagger into the clinic. The doctor grasps... I can't read with this. With this? I'm sorry, I can't read with this. Like... Bro, I should... Okay, look. Let me keep going. I stagger into the clinic. The doctor gasps and her eyes go wide with shock as they sweep over me, then Miryu. A wave of relief, then exhaustion hits me. While there's nothing I want more than to collapse in a heap, that will have to wait. I scrape up the last of my strength and help the doctor move Miryu onto the examining table. The doctor swiftly goes to work, removing Miryu's snow-encrusted outerwear. I try to help with Miryu's thick, fur-lined boots, but my frozen fingers just fumble. In fact, I'm feeling so incredibly drowsy that I might as well be in a waking dream. It's worse than I thought, the doctor's voice drifts to me as if from a great distance, distorted. Glancing over, I see massive bruises on Miryu's shoulder and leg. An animal attack? Unlikely. Miryu is an expert hunter. On the other hand, there's no shortage of people with undying hatred for her. Did they finally go ahead and do what they've been threatening? That too is unlikely, considering how scared people are of Miryu. I can't imagine the average town person having the guts to get close enough to inflict this kind of damage? A grim look on her face, the doctor turns up the heating pad under Miryu. I pull the elk hide blanket under. Dude. I pull the elk hide blanket up to her chin. We have to bring her core temperature back to normal. Later on, swabbing Miryu's bloodied face with antiseptic soaked cotton balls, the doctor turns her attention to me. If you don't mind my asking, Chobam, she begins, addressing me by my name. Being the only twins in town, Angi and I have been accorded a level of celebrity since birth. Why did you decide to help Miryu? Bruh. This I freaking liner. Did I really just hear her say Miryu's name? I've never heard another adult do that. Registering my shock, she gives me a soft smile. We'd been pretty close as kids. We even connected a few times in the snow globe while I was in medical school. All institutions of a higher education, including medical school, are in snow globe. Therefore, throughout their years of training, medical students are obligated to appear in medical dramas, though not as official actors. In exchange, they receive free tuition. An added benefit of this practice is that viewers at home get to preview their future physicians and surgeons' professional aptitudes and bedside manner. But why did I help Miryu? I couldn't say. As I bend down to pick up Miryu's clothes, which are strewn on the floor, the doctor resumes, I had no idea back then that the girl was going around slaughtering people left and right, and there is a tinge of sadness in her voice. Here, it's important to note that actors don't get to watch any shows, not while they actively live and work in Snow Globe. This keeps them away from spoilers that might change their behavior and dampen the viewer's pleasure. For instance, a husband might be actively... What does that say? Be actively cuckolded, but lacking access to his own show. He wouldn't find out about it before the rest of the world. Brutal, yes, but such is the nature of entertainment TV. The doctor suggests I warm up with a cup of tea. I peel off my parka and shuffle to the kitchen. On my thawing legs, suddenly... I feel like I'm reading wrong. Hold on. I peel off my parka and shuffle to the kitchen on my thawing legs, suddenly famished. The cupboard shelves are disappointing, to say the least, with the cacao powder container sitting empty by a near-empty container of coffee beans. I'm half-heartedly contemplating the tea options, green and olive tea, green and olive leaf, when a sharp cry rips through the silent air. It's Miryu. I race back. Shh, I know, the doctor says softly. You're doing great, just a couple more stitches. I've never been sewn or even poked by a needle, but just imagining the pain makes me wince. Too expensive for use in minor procedures, pain medications are reserved for those in excruciating pain, such as women in active labor. Major treatments and non-routine procedures are handled at the real hospital in Snow Globe. In other words, common people have to grit their teeth and bear the pain until their luck turns or death releases them. The black, Miryu mumbles, her eyes darting wildly under her eyelids. Her cracked, cold-bleached lips struggle to issue more sounds. I have to look away to suppress the sympathy rising within me. The woman is shunned by everyone for a good reason. I head back into the kitchen and drop a green tea bag in the mug. The doctor looks up from Miryu. You have to take care of that frost damage, she tells me. Get the salve... What? Get the salve in the small blue tub and cover your face with it. Then take it home and apply more every hour. We don't want scars on that pretty face. I'll bill Miryu for it. It is only then that I wonder what my face looks like. I set down my mug to locate the salve. And never pull another stunt like this, the doctor says. Have you thought of what losing you would do to your mother? What would it do? It would kill her, of course. Mom's only wish is for us to be safe and happy. I can't believe I needed someone else to remind me. How could I have been so stupid? I'm sorry, I murmur, my voice dwindling in my throat. In front of the mirror, I'm stunned to see that my cheeks and nose have been taken on various shades, textures, and finishes. I dip a finger in the thick salve and carefully spread it on the damaged skin, tensing at the initial sting. But the sting quickly dulls, giving way to a cooling sensation. And that's when the thought of my twin brother hits me with the force of a sledgehammer. Angi, I cry out. The doctor pivots from the examining table. Angi still isn't here, I shriek. He was supposed to catch up to me. With that, I snatch up. Should I be yelling? Should I be yelling when she says that? Like, it's because I don't know what voices to make for these people, because there's not that many characters. You know what I mean? Should I be yelling? I don't know. Let me see. Okay. With that, I snatch up my parka and rush to the door. I am halfway out of the clinic. Oh my god, there's something in my eye. Okay, no. I'm halfway out of the clinic when the doctor lunges for me and takes me by the arm. You don't think you're going back outside, do you? I have to find Angi. He must be in trouble. I have to find Angi. He must be in trouble. Slow down, she demands, clutching me with both hands now. You were damn lucky not to have died out there. You're crazy if you think you'll be that lucky again. I try wrenching free, but the petite doctor is surprisingly tough. Let me go, I scream hysterical. I can't save her and let my own brother die, please. But the doctor responds by tightening her grip, and I have no choice but to tussle with her. Then there's a knock at the door. Both our heads snap toward it. Angi, I gasp. But the person walking in isn't Angi. Not even close. Hello, the man says, a smile revealing straight white teeth. The rich shine of his full-length fur coat jumps out at me, along with the fine ink black suit underneath. No one from this town wears anything but dull, thickly insulated boots. But the leather wings... Wait, what? But the leather wing tips capping his long legs have a brilliant shine, and his face under the lush fox fur hat. There's something familiar about him. I've seen him before, I'm sure of it. You must be Miss Gion Chobam, the man begins. I'm coming from your mother's house. Your brother told me where to find you. My brother? This man saw him at home? All the fear and tension drained out of me, and I turn to the doctor. She shoots me a relieved smile, then narrows her eyes at the man as if she too is trying to place him. Do you have a minute, Miss Chobam? The man asks, his eyes fixed on me like I'm the only one in the room. He hasn't so much as given the doctor an acknowledging glance, let alone noticed Muriel on the bed in the corner. Do I know you? He smiles. The director of the film school is waiting for you outside, Miss Chobam. A long moment tricks by, then I hear myself echo him. Director of the film school? A thrill shoots through me. What the heck is going on with my... So, it looks like her brother is still alive. Everybody's alive, and she might be getting into her... Hold on. She might be getting into her dream school, which is cool. You know what? I like this book, but I don't love it. I mean, it's good, but it doesn't keep me, like, I don't feel like I want to keep reading and reading it. You know what I mean? Is this a popular book? No, maybe because this is not the original language. I mean, I doubt it, but I just feel like I'm not super into this. And the reason I say that is because I was thinking about it and I really want to read the Percy Jackson books. I hear they're good and I hear the movie sucked. So I really want to read those, but I don't know. Like I'm not that I'm not that look. I'm I haven't read that much into this. So I feel like I should keep reading, but at the same time, I feel like I'm not super into it. Super into it. Because I almost feel like I can guess what's gonna happen. Like I feel like I said, I don't think that girl is a murderer. So I feel like, you know, we're gonna find out that she's not a killer, and they're probably gonna frame our main character of being someone she's not when she's in the snow globe. I mean, I could be wrong. But I think maybe also because I've been listening to the Harry Potter audiobooks and they're so good that I really just want to read those. But I don't know. I mean, it's okay. No, I mean it's good, but I don't like. Do you know what? Like, with the Harry Potter book that I'm listening to, like I want to keep. I want to know like every 2 seconds, there is something new that happens, and it makes me want to keep listening to the audiobook. Like, I'm like, oh my god, what is gonna happen with this one? I feel like this is a very slow beginning, and it's just not super like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But that was the rest of chapter 3. You see how it's like, ugh. That was the rest of chapter 3. And it's like, do I really want to read chapter 4? How long is chapter 4? Let me look. Oh, it's not that long. Oh, chapter 4 is like 2 pages long. I mean, let's read it. Let's just read chapter 4. Okay. The death of one. Exiting the clinic, I follow the man down the darkened plaza towards the plant's front entrance. She's waiting around the corner, he says. Out in the cold? The man smiles and opens the heavy door for me. The supple shine of the leather glove hugging his hand screams snow globe. Then I know. Cooper Raffaelli, I gasp. It's him, the leading man of a hit show that ended 2 years ago. Bingo, he chimes, and with a self-deprecating laugh, he adds, the Bithlon champ who's as tough as tofu. All jokes aside, he looks pleased to have been recognized. In fact, he appears genuinely content, far more at ease than he was on screen. In Snow Globe, Cooper was a professional bathlete who competed in races that combined cross-country skiing and rifle marksmanship. In the final round of each race, death row inmates were brought in as targets, a practice that Cooper could never make peace with. Each victory came with enough guilt to crush any sense of triumph, but he persevered. Episode after episode, fans everywhere tuned in to witness the almighty athlete's psychological unraveling while emphasizing, crying, and torturing themselves right alongside him. I can't believe it's him standing before me in the flesh, the Cooper Raffaelli. We used to watch your show every Wednesday and Thursday during supper, I say, my voice jumping with excitement. Those of us toiling away in the open world lived through our favorite TV shows, riding the rise and the fall of the characters' fortunes, as if they were our own. That's how we escape the burden of our own bleak existence, if only for a while by immersing ourselves in the lives of those who get to live where the sun shines. And their failures in particular, be they financial troubles, ugly divorces, or the most wrenching heartbreak, can inspire in us an odd kind of peace, a sense that the world may be an equitable place after all. Didn't you move out of the snow globe when the show ended? That's correct, Cooper says, but I got lucky. It turns out Snow Globe needs lots of people, not just actors. I release a squeak of awe. Then, floating on the thought, I trip over my own ankle like a fool, but Cooper, he of the cat-like reflexes, catches me by the elbow and forestalls my face plant. I cut my eyes away from him, trying to hide the grin spreading across my face. Wait, guys, I don't know if this was turned into a K-drama, but you know how they make K-dramas super dramatic, and how like someone trips, it takes them 5 years to trip. Like they trip and then they do it in slow motion and then they turn to look and they make eye contact and everything's in slow motion and someone saves them in slow motion. This is what it feels like. What she just said, where she fell and he like grabbed her arm. I can imagine them making this super dramatic, being like, where I don't know if this turned into a movie, I don't know, but that would be so funny. Okay. 2 more sets of double doors and then we're outside. The storm seems to have slackened. Through the lingering flurries, I see a black limousine gleaming at the curb. As with brownies, I've never seen one in real life until this moment. On TV, though, I see limos all the time, mainly depositing actors at the Yinban estate for events. With a gloved hand on the limousine's glinting door handle, Cooper leans close and whispers, "Just don't act too surprised." A wink. Is this a dream, or did Cooper Raffaelli really just wink at me? Angi's not going to believe me when I tell him. Cooper finally swings the door open and I stoop to peer inside. I'm a bit surprised to see that the interior is only half the size of its elongated exterior, if that. But more importantly, there's no director of film school waiting for me. Oh my god. No way. Okay, wait. Puzzled, I climb in anyway, sinking into a plush seat behind the darkly tinted privacy window that separates the driver compartment from the passengers. A few moments later, the driver's side opens, and I twist around in my seat to see Cooper settling behind the wheel. Just as I'm wondering if we're driving to another location to meet the director, there's a soft whir. And I turn back around to see the wall in front of me slowly rolling up, revealing a set of shapely legs belonging to someone sitting opposite of me. Through the clear material of long boots, I see slim, fine-boned feet pedicured with emerald polish and intricate hand-painted designs. The big toe on each foot is further adorned with a cubic zirconia of a deep emerald shade, taking the splendid nail art to yet another level. The clear knee-high boots, the elaborate nail art, the emerald-colored scheme, everything is straight out of this year's Snow Globe Spring Fashion Lookbook. How do people live here? Wonders the disembodied voice of my fellow passenger. She has yet to be fully revealed, but I can now see a sleeveless, cream-colored buckle dress. Does that say buckle? Buckle dress that brings to mind a little lamb. She hugs her bare arms against the frigid air that I must have ushered in with me. After a few more seconds, the wall has lifted completely, and with a soft smile, she introduces herself. Unnecessarily. "But you already know who I am, don't you?" she says, shaking her signature fiery bob. Do I know her? Yeah, well, yes, I do, as a matter of fact. She is Director Cha, who single-handedly molded Harry into the superstar she is now. The woman is only my idol, my North Star, that's all. "Hi, hello," I say, my voice shrill. She lets out a soft laugh. "It's nice to meet you, Miss Chobam." My heart beats frantically at the sound of her voice pronouncing my name. A thousand winks from Cooper couldn't even come close to having the same effect. I'm sorry about film school this year, she continues. I can imagine your disappointment. I don't believe it. She knows things about me. My mind goes blank with reverence and gratitude. Yes, a little bit, I stammer. I stammer. And before I can stop myself, I'm blabbling. Dude, I can't read. I'm babbling. But not a lot. I mean, I'm okay because I'll just apply again next year and the next year. And the next year? Ugh, what a dork. How about a cool, mature, that's okay, followed by, I've been working on a show idea that will have viewers glued to their screens, or you are an inspiration for my lifelong dream of becoming a show director. But perhaps those truths don't need to be spelled out. Director Cha gazes at me warmly, as if she already understands all that I can't articulate. That's great, she says, pausing to refocus her eyes on me. But what if you could use your talent to help me out now? Help her? Me? I just stare at her, uncomprehending. It's not really a personal favor, she continues, her voice taking on a more serious tone. It's for Snow Globe, or rather, its viewers. In all the wild fantasies I've entertained about attending film school or sitting in on Director Cha's special lecture, my being of specific use to her never even occurred to me. It takes me a moment, but I give her the only correct response I know. Of course, Director Cha, I say. I'd love to help. Whatever you say. A rich smile of satisfaction settles on her face. Then she pitches the next question. How much do you think you look like Go Harry? I give her a blank stare. A lot, she answers for me. Obviously, it takes some work, but not too much. A little upgrade here and there, and everyone will take you for Harry, is what I think. What is she trying to say? In other words, she resumes, dragging out the final consonant as she fixes me with her eyes, I'd love for you to be our new Harry. I'm still trying to register what I've heard when her smile vanishes. Harry took her own life yesterday. Oh my god, people. Harry took her own life yesterday. Oh yeah, our star actor just killed herself. Why don't you take her place? You're totally not gonna kill yourself when you see the working conditions. What are you talking about? Why would you even bring that up? You're like, oh, like she killed herself? You want her job? No, motherfucker. What was the job? What are you talking about? Okay. Let me calm down. Okay. Hurry took her own life yesterday. The words go off like a bomb in my ears. I look at her shell-shocked. Is this a joke? If it is, she has a sick sense of humor. No, Director Cha had to have misspoken. I need for her to correct herself and immediately, but she doesn't. She simply waits for me to register and process the horror. Go hurry, the world's the world's sweetheart, wrapped in silk and protected from all of life's hardship and sorrow in sunstruck snow globe, killed herself? Why? Wasn't she going to be our new weather person shortly? Her favorite holiday, Christmas, is only a few days away. It makes no sense. But I just saw her this morning, I protest, on TV. Director Cha stares at me wordlessly, compressing her quivering lips into a thin line. I can barely breathe. Harry, my birthday twin who grew up with me on the other side of the screen, gone. I bet you they're related for real. I'm sorry, you guys look alike. You're born on the same day, and you expect me to believe that you're not related. What is that? The first of many tears breaks free and falls into my lap. And you want me to take her job after, what are you talking about? Okay. A Job Meant for Me, Chapter 4. I think we're gonna leave it here for today, but pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, let me tell you that. What? Wow, what a cliffhanger. Oh my god, I kind of want to read ahead. Okay, no, let me not spoil it for myself. Okay, what? That's crazy. But I've already been here for a while, and I need to wipe this off my face. I think this red stuff stains, so I need to take this off. Oh, maybe I should take it off here with you guys before I end the live. Okay. Don't move. I'll be back. I'll be right back. Wait. I'll be right back. I'm still here. Hello. Okay. Wow, that's so crazy to me. So now the book is picking up. Now I feel, you know, like stuff is going down. Cause I don't know, I was a little bored there for a second. You know. Oh my god. Dude, guys, I was seriously just gonna put on some mascara, but then I lost my mind a little bit. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I was freaking out there for a second. Oh no. I'm gonna look like a clown today. I have my taekwondo class. Oh my god, wait. Hopefully. Okay, it's coming off. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. You know, I was thinking about also going live, doing something else. I don't want to say what it is unless I actually do it, but I have another thing that I would like to go live doing. Because I know some people find reading a little bit boring. It's not boring. But I have another idea. YouTube is the only place I'm allowed to go live. Because I think you have to have more like followers on other platforms. But oh, this does not want to come off. But yeah, I like going live. You know. Wow, this really doesn't want to come off. I knew this was gonna give me trouble, but not this much trouble. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I feel like this is gonna irritate my skin too. And if you guys are wondering what I'm using, my CeraVe. This is the only thing I use on my face. Oh my god. Please. Oh. Please, come off. Oh my god. The thing is, I don't really use makeup, y'all, but I have eyeliner that I don't even think it's good anymore. It was really stale. That's why this mess occurred. And also, this is like lipstick. It's not even blush. I think that's why it doesn't want to come off. It's lipstick, and it's almost out. Like, I don't really have much left. But makeup does not last for, like, it expires, and that's why I was like, why don't you just put some on? Because your makeup is expiring, Kayla. Oh my gosh, dude.
I don't even know. Okay. Bro, this is really annoying me right now. This is really annoying me. Okay, why is this side coming off? Okay. You know what's funny? That I've always been like someone who doesn't really wear makeup, and so it's so funny that like the clean girl aesthetic became a trend now that I'm like a little bit older. It's just like so convenient because I've been doing it the whole time. So it's funny when trends become like what you were already doing the entire time. That's why it doesn't make sense to follow trends because eventually it's gonna circle back to what you were already doing. So it just doesn't matter. Like now the rave is for a while, I don't know if it's still going, but for a while the rave was having big lips. But I remember when I was really young, that was not the rave. It was like, you know what I mean? So it just doesn't like, I'm just gonna do whatever I want because trends always circle back to what somebody is doing. You know what I mean? They always circle back. It's like literally like a circle and it's taking turns. You know what I mean? So it's like literally just do what you want to do. Okay. I'm so happy that came off. Well, I have to look in the mirror, obviously, but you know, I don't know if it fully came off. Oh my god. Okay. Ugh. This is why I don't do makeup. Like, what the? Uh. This is so annoying. Ugh. Oh my god. I can still see something. Mm. I can still see it. I mean, I think that I would have to like use some water. You know. I think that eyeliner just isn't any good. Because no joke, I tried to put it on my eye and it snapped off. Like the whole thing snapped off. It was like stale, like it felt like a crayon. You know when crayons break, that's what it felt like. So I don't think the eyeliner, I can't remember when I got that eyeliner. I mean, I think I got that eyeliner maybe like 3 years ago, 2 to 3 years ago. And I don't think I should be using it at this point. Because I know makeup expires, but like to what it like is it that huge of a deal if you use it or does it is you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I probably should be more careful because you know, using eye makeup is probably sensitive to the eyes. And I already wear contacts all the time, which I don't think is good for me. Wow, I'm actually surprised that came off though. I feel like there's probably a little stain right here. Oh yeah. Wait, can you see that? Yeah. Yeah, see, it's like you can tell that there's still some left. That's also why I don't really use that lipstick because it stains a lot, which it doesn't look nice because it smudges and so it'll stain my lips, but then it'll smudge the outer corner of my lips. And then it's just like it doesn't look good. Especially if you wear it all day, then the tint is gonna stay on there, you know? I don't know. I think I'm done. Except, do you see that? I can see that. Oh my god. This is the part that I get really tired at night and I don't have the energy to take off makeup. You know, if I were to do makeup, like a lot of makeup, I don't have the energy to take that off, you know? Wow. I'm back. I'm alive. Wow, I feel like I could actually take a little nap right here. You know, maybe this can be maybe this can be the live is me taking a little nap. You know, people do that. People literally do that. I know this is supposed to be reading, but anyways, okay. Let me just end the live. But now I'm really comfortable. Now let me end the live. Okay. Thank you for participating in story time today, children. Thank you. You were really great. I didn't see anyone get their snacks in their books, which is amazing, children. Thank you for that. Also, Samantha, thank you. You came back quietly from your bathroom break. Thank you for that. I didn't even hear you. And thank you, Timothy, for telling her what page we were on. And you guys did really great today. So I look forward to, you know, seeing you guys in story time next week. And we will be reading the Snow Globe again. I want you guys to vote. Do you want me to read the Snow Globe or the Percy Jackson books? Because I am voting Percy Jackson because I've never read it. So, you know, I will probably do what I want no matter what you think. But, you know, children, do me that favor and vote, even though this is my classroom. But yeah, that would be wonderful. So, thank you for participating in story time today. And I will see you guys next week with more stories it's not my story. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I always feel awkward ending these, and I've been here too long. Just like the last time. Look, it's almost been a freaking hour. That is too long, bro. Okay. Bye. Just kidding. I'm just kidding, no.